Hello everyone, welcome to our webinar. Myself Kuntal Dasgupta, your host on this site. Today we are going to discuss about MRP-wise stock management. I will go through the entire information related to this topic from the beginning, from definition part to configuration level. We'll check the configuration part practically in busy software also. So let's start the session. First, what do we mean by MRP-wise detail? This word has defined his own definition. MRP means maximum retail price. This price tag is basically the price tag that we define as maximum retail price is defined by a manufacturer to their retailer stores. Whenever they distribute their products to the retailer store, they define a price tag on their product so that retailer stores should not or could not able to sell the customer on higher range of that maximum retail price. Means any retail store who want to sell the product to their customer should sell under maximum retail price. So this also helped to protect customer from being charged on higher price or on additional charges that a retailer store may add on during sales. So this helps a lot on that part also. So next come have an example of MRP. Mostly this MRP wise detail are utilized or used in the FMCG industries as well as pharma industries also. In FMCG industries, when we purchase the consumable goods, we get to know or we see that the product we are purchasing has a price tag of MRP as well as the sale price. Same whenever we purchase medicine, we also see the price tag of MRP in the item products. Now, what is the need of MRP? MRP is basically defined, or basically this features is used to track the movement of item with different maximum retail price. Like suppose I have purchased an item on date 1/4 with an MRP of 55 rupees. After 2-3 days, I purchase same item with another MRP. Next, when I go for the sale of that particular item, I can get a drop down list of MRP by stock from where I can select which MRP of item I want to sell out or I want to adjust. So it are primarily used in the FMCG industries. On fast moving industries, consumable goods, they used mainly MRPs. And this MRP is used mostly in the Indian markets. So rather with FMCG industries, there are many other industries who also use this MRP, like anybody who is manufacturing apparel goods like shoes, garments, item, they also maintain MRP in their products. Now let's have a look about the steps that we have to follow to maintain this MRP wise detail in busy. First step is to enable this MRP wise detail from features and options, inventory, and MRP wise detail. Second option is to enable the MRP wise sale price. If you want to maintain a sale price along with the MRP, you can configure this option from the MRP wise detail configuration button. Third step is to maintain MRP wise detail with individual item. Like suppose you have item, you have different categories of item, you deal with different categories of item, but you want to select an item or you want to enable MRP for the particular item. So in Item Master, we are giving an option for selecting that or enabling the MRP wise detail on that particular item. So in individual Item Master, you can enable or disable this option of MRP wise detail. Fourth step is to maintain the MRP wise entry through sales and purchase transaction. Whenever you do the sales and purchase transaction, you can maintain the track record of MRP wise stock of that particular item. And fifth step is the various types of reports that we are providing in busy software about the MRP wise detail. So we'll get on all these steps. We'll see practically in busy software. Let's have a look on the screenshot of these steps. First screenshot that is visible on your screen is the features and options, inventory, and MRP wise detail. From features and options and the inventory button, you will get MRP wise detailed configuration box where you have to enable this option. After enabling this option, you will get a configuration button where you will see this kind of information. MRP wise maintain sale price along with MRP. So MRP wise stock with zero quantity. So these are the options if it required for your organization. If you want to maintain, you can enable these options also along with the MRP wise detail. Another option is also showing on the screen that adjust without stock. If you want to, if you don't want to adjust or don't want to sell the item having MRP of negative stock, then you can get a pop-up or you can block that option also. So we are giving a warning alarm system also in MRP wise negative stocks. Next, as you can see that in item master, there is a screenshot showing that in every item master, we are providing an enable options of MRP wise detail so that you can maintain an MRP wise detail according to your item master. This is a entry screen where we have done a purchase entry with a item example cake with MRP 51, sale price 45. And next, whenever we go for the sale entry, the list is coming that you have a stock item of cake with MRP 51 also and 55 also. So which MRP item you want to sell or which MRP wise sale price you want to define or you want to adjust, you can adjust in the sale voucher module. It will show a drop down list MRP wise in the sale voucher module. You can select that particular MRP and can do the adjustment entry or do the sale entry. Now, from Busy, we are providing three major reports on MRP wise detail. One is MRP wise closing stock, another is MRP wise opening stock, and the third one is MRP wise stock ledger. Under stock ledger, you can get particular item wise MRP detail from when this item has been purchased on which MRP and when this item has been sold in which MRP. So it will provide you a complete detailed scenario of that particular item in the stock ledger report. Now, let's have a practical session in Busy. Let's look how we can configure MRP in Busy software and how we can view the reports related to that MRP wise detail. First step, as I already explained, that you have to move on to administration part, then to configuration part, and then to features and options part. Here you can see we have an inventory button over here. You can click that inventory button and you can enable your MRP wise detail option. While enabling this option, a pop-up will raise on your screen for enabling the other options if it's required for your organization, if you need it. Means if you want to maintain the sale price along with the MRP, you can enable this option also. If you want to adjust or if you want to see the drop down list of MRP wise item with the negative stock also or the zero stock quantity item also, you can enable this option. And for the warning system, you can manage from here also whether you want a warning alarm or whether you want a blocking system without stock in MRP wise item. Then you can do whatever you if you want whatever your requirement, you can select from this option. So let's say I do it allow with warning. Then I save this option. Now I've opened or enabled the MRP wise detail. Now, second step is if I want a particular item to be enable MRP wise detail, then I have to go to item master module. Let's say I've created one dummy item cake. In cake, I have enabled MRP wise detail in the right side. Whenever I enable this MRP wise detail in the right side, I have saved here. Now, software will allow you to do the MRP wise purchase and sale entry with this particular item. So let's say I have a example with a certain transactions like purchase. Let's have a purchase entry. Let's say give some voucher number like PUR01. Let's select Busy Infotech as a dummy party. Let first enable the material center over inventory button so that I can track according to MC-wise MRP stock detail. Now a material center button is coming over here. I can select this MC button where I want to phase or where I want to take the stock in. Let's say I take cake as an item. In cake, I define MRP of 55 rupees and a sale price of 48. Suppose I purchase 10 units and its purchase item is example, suppose 37. I have done this entry on 1st April 2022. Next, I do another entry for suppose 10th April 2022 with another purchase voucher number. Let's say party is same. You can take different party also. This doesn't mean that you have to take same party. Let's say I take cake item once again. And I put MRP over here, suppose 57, sale price suppose 45. And I purchase another 5 unit with the purchase price of 39. Let's say 39. So I have done 2 purchase entry, one in 1st April, another is 10th April with different MRP and different sale price as well as also. Now, whenever I move on to sale entry part, I can get a pop-off of that MRP-wise stock detail while selecting the item. Let's say take cash as a party. I select the MC where the stock is available. I select cake as an item. Let's say sale quantity of 5 unit. Sorry. I put the date of 30/4 so that I can see the entire stock. As I have selected date 04, then it's will not show. It will totally it will totally adjust the first MRP that I've purchased in the 1st April. So it's taking 48 as a sale price. If I take 38/4, then it will show me the stock till 38/4. So now it's showing me the stock till 38/4. I have different MRP by stock. One is on 1st April 55, whose sale price was 48. You may have seen that when I put the date 1/4, it has taken automatically 48 sale price. Because I am doing the sale entry on 1/4 till 1/4, that was only one MRP with 55 unit, 55 MRP and sale price 48. That so it's take automatically the price has been phased 48. When I put the date of 34th, then it's showing till 34th. I have 2 MRP on 1st April 55, on 10th April it's 57. Which MRP I want to adjust in the sale entry? I can choose from here also. So I choose like 57 as my sale entry and do the entry. When I choose 57, it's completely phase the particularly sale price of that 57 MRP. Its sale price is 45. You can see in the screen that I'm showing once again. Its sale price is 45. When I select 57 MRP, the 45 price will phase automatically in the sale price. Now, this is the entry I have done with sale and purchase. Related reports can be seen from the display option. Here you can see MRP wise report, where you can get the three major report: MRP wise closing stock, opening stock, and MRP wise stock ledger. Let's see first the closing stock report. In closing stock report, you can see we are providing two type of report. One is balance only and another is detail. So in detail, you can get the detail of the item, that when it was stock in, when it was stock out, and when it is the closing. And in balance, it will show the only the closing quantity. So if I go through detail part, if I select one particular item, cake, and I put the starting date and ending date, and if I want to see the value of the item, I can also enable this. Here it's showing three kind of things. One is all, it will show both move and closing. If you want to see the move only, then move only. In all, you can see the opening part also. And for in move and closing, you can see only the moved and closing. Let's say I select all part. Here you can see that if there was any opening, then it will show on the opening column. So there is no opening on that particular MRP. I have done a quantity in with a price, average price. It's showing. Next, I have done a quantity out also. So you can see the first MRP, it was quantity in 10 and its closing is also 10, because I didn't adjust the first MRP. I adjust the second one. I adjust the quantity from the second one MRP, 57. From 57, I have in 5 and I have sale out 5. So now you can see in closing quantity, it's 0. So I have available stock of this MRP 55. So this is the kind of detailed report we are providing in Busy Software on MRP-wise closing stock. For MRP-wise opening stock, you can maintain this through item master also. First of all, for maintaining MRP-wise opening stock, you have to go to administration master item, and let's say I modify the item cake and I put some opening over here also. Let's say 10 opening. When I save, then it will pop off to adjust the MRP price with that particular opening. Let's say I have MRP with 55 with sale price 48, quantity 5, and for 57 with sale price 45, it's quantity 5. So whenever I face the opening in the item master, it will completely get displayed in the MRP wise opening stock. Now you can see that we have opening stock with 55 MRP, quantity 5, and with the opening stock of 57 MRP, it's quantity 5. So this opening stock can be phased in bulk also. If you want to maintain, or if you want to completely import the data from Excel, the opening stock from Excel in MRP wise level, you can do from Busy Software also. We are providing an option in administration, data export, import opening reference from Excel. Here you can get another option, import MRP by stock detail. In this option, you can see if you maintain an Excel with a particular name, MRP, sale price, let's say I show you an example. You can see my screen that I have set an example with an Excel where I have defined in one column item name, where I have put my item name. In the second column, I have defined MRP, where I have phased my MRP detail. In the third column, it's sale price. If I want to maintain sale price along with the MRP, I can also put this on Excel, and the opening quantity in the D column. So it's a simple process. I just had to map one time in the Busy Software. Whenever you go on the Busy Software, you can map this Excel with the help of this option. Here you can see that if I map, let's say my item is in the A column in Excel. So I select the item name. I select the Excel field A over here also. Next, my MRP is suppose in the B column. I select MRP in the B column. My sale price is on the C column. I select sale price in the C column. My opening stock may be two type. If I am maintaining the alternative quantity also, like say I have piece and cartoon stock, both piece and cartoon, or piece and box, then I can maintain both main quantity and alternative quantity. Let's say I have now single quantity, so I'm selecting opening stock main quantity, which is on the D column. So if I put MC name in the Excel, I can tag that MC name. If I don't put any MC name in the Excel, doesn't matter. I can select from here also my MC. So just have to put the row, starting row and ending row to import that Excel where I can face the opening detail. So from this option, you can bulk update or upload your opening MRP wise stock in your item master. You no need to have manual feeding of single item. You can do it in a simple way on a fraction of second through Excel. So this is the option where you can select your Excel sheet. Where you have set the Excel, you can select that Excel sheet. You can specify your row and end row. Your starting row and end row should be the row. Let's say my starting row is 7. So you have to select starting row 7 and end row is suppose 8. Then I have to put end row 8, or you can also put end row as 0. It will by default, it will select the last row. And the sheet number should be the first sheet or second sheet, whatever sheet you are maintaining in Excel. Let's say I've maintained sheet 1. On the first sheet, I have fill up all the information. So I select the first sheet over here also. Then I can do the import process. And in a fraction of second, it will automatically phase the entire information related to MRP wise opening stock of all the items. So this is a kind of process that will reduce your time and will phase your opening stock MRP level in your item master. Now let's move on to some common question. Let's have a look on such common question that arises in our mind related to MRP wise detail. Now let's take first question as a common. Can we track MRP wise item stock? Yes, we can track MRP wise items stock, as I have shown that whenever we do the entry of sale and purchase with that particular MRP, we can track the MRP wise stock in the MRP wise stock status report. Second question that arises in our mind, can we maintain sale price along with MRP? Yes, you can maintain sale price along with MRP, though it's an optional part, but if you want, you can enable this option from MRP wise detail configuration button. Can we maintain MRP wise opening stock in item? Yes, if you want to put opening stock MRP wise individual item, you can do from item master modification part also. Can we bulk upload MRP wise opening stock from Excel? Yes, as I have shown that you can upload MRP wise opening stock from Excel also in a bulk method through administration, data export, import. From data export, import, you can get an option called import opening reference from Excel. From here, you can import your MRP wise stock detail by phasing your proper column. Can we maintain MRP by stock ledger? Yes, to get the entire detail of that particular item you can maintain your MRP by stock ledgers also. So these are the common questions that arises in our mind, and we are completely providing this kind of features in our busy software. I hope I had clear all this MRP wise detailed information at your end. But while using this option, if any kind of doubt arises in your mind, you can contact with our expert. It's a complete, we are providing a simple help desk number. It's 82828282. It's a 5 times 82. Our expert will take care about your queries. So thank you all. Thank you all for being a part of this webinar. Stay happy and be safe. Thank you all.